Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys Nation, hold on to your hats because we've got some earth-shattering, jaw-dropping, heart-pounding news coming straight out of Dallas, Texas. That's going to blow your mind. The Dallas Cowboys, America's team, have just made a move so massive, so bold, so absolutely game-changing that the entire NFL is buzzing with excitement, shock, and maybe a little bit of fear. This isn't just a signing, folks. This isn't just a roster tweak or a depth move. This is a seismic, franchise-altering, Super Bowl-chasing blockbuster that has the potential to rewrite the future of this team and send them rocketing toward championship glory. If you're a Cowboys fan, you're probably jumping out of your seat right now. And if you're not, well, you're about to wish you were. So grab your popcorn, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive deep into this incredible story that's got the football world on fire. The Dallas Cowboys have officially signed the best cornerback in the NFL. I'm going to let that sink in for a moment, because it's that big. This isn't just any defensive back. This isn't just a solid starter or a promising rookie. We're talking about the premier shutdown corner in the league today, a player who's been at the top of every stat sheet, highlight reel, and offensive coordinator's nightmare list for years. His name alone strikes fear into the hearts of quarterbacks and wide receivers alike, and now he's wearing the iconic star on his helmet. This is the kind of move that doesn't just change games, it changes seasons. It changes legacies. It changes the entire trajectory of a franchise that's been hungry for that sixth Super Bowl trophy for decades. The Cowboys just said, "We're done waiting. We're coming for it all." For weeks, the rumor mill has been churning. Whispers, speculations, and late-night fan debates on social media have been swirling around this potential signing. Could it really happen? Would the Cowboys actually pull the trigger on a deal this big? Well, folks, the front office didn't just pull the trigger, they unloaded the entire clip. After intense, behind-the-scenes negotiations that probably had Jerry Jones pacing the halls of the Star, the Cowboys have confirmed the news that's got every fan in Dallas losing their minds with excitement. They've signed a defensive back who's not just elite but legendary, a player who's redefined what it means to be a lockdown corner in the modern NFL. This guy doesn't just play defense, he owns the field. And now, he's a Cowboy. Let's talk about what makes this signing so incredible. League insiders are already calling this one of the most aggressive and strategic defensive acquisitions in the NFL over the past decade. That's not hyperbole, folks. That's the real deal. The Cowboys didn't just go out and sign a good player. They went out and got the player, the one every team in the league was dreaming of landing. Sources close to the negotiations say Dallas outmaneuvered and outbid multiple other franchises to secure this superstar. We're talking about a contract that's reportedly worth upwards of $85 million over 4 years, packed with guaranteed money and performance bonuses tied to playoff success and Pro Bowl appearances. That's the kind of money you pay for a guy who doesn't just show up, he dominates. And that's exactly what this cornerback does. So, who is this game changer? Who is this defensive titan that's got Cowboys fans printing jerseys and planning Super Bowl watch parties already? Without diving into specific names, because the legend speaks for itself, this is a cornerback who's consistently ranked at the absolute pinnacle of the league. Passes defended? He's got them in spades. Interceptions? He's a ball hawk. Quarterback passer rating allowed? Let's just say opposing QBs would rather throw the ball into the stands than test him. This guy is a walking highlight reel, a player who forces offensive coordinators to rewrite their entire game plan the moment his name shows up on the scouting report. Whether he's shadowing the league's best receivers in man coverage, locking down zones, pressing at the line, or dropping back into off-ball responsibilities, he does it all with a swagger and precision that's unmatched. He's not just a cornerback, he's a defensive anchor, a one-man wrecking crew who tilts the field in his team's favor every single snap. What does this mean for the Cowboys? Oh, let me tell you, it's more than just a splashy headline. This is a statement, a declaration, a war cry from America's team that they're done settling for almost. For years, Dallas has been on the cusp of greatness, knocking on the door of the Super Bowl, but never quite kicking it down. Playoff exits, defensive lapses, and those heartbreaking moments in crunch time have haunted this team. But no more. This signing changes everything. With a young, talented roster already headlined by superstars like Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and Dak Prescott, the Cowboys were already a force to be reckoned with. But now they've added a lockdown corner who can shut down half the field on his own. This isn't just a roster upgrade, it's a transformation. The Cowboys are no longer a team that might win big, they're a team that will win big. Let's break down why this timing is absolutely perfect. The Cowboys are in the middle of a championship window right now. Their offense has been one of the best in the league for years, putting up video game numbers with Dak Prescott slinging the ball to CeeDee Lamb and a supporting cast of playmakers. But the defense, that's where the questions have lingered. Too many times, we've seen Dallas give up big plays in critical moments, letting games slip away when the offense couldn't carry the load alone. Those days are over. With this new cornerback anchoring the secondary, the Cowboys' defense is about to become a nightmare for opposing offenses. Imagine Micah Parsons rushing the quarterback, knowing that the best corner in the league is locking down the top receiver. Imagine safeties with the freedom to roam, knowing they don't have to double-team anyone because this guy's got it covered. Imagine third and long situations where quarterbacks have nowhere to go with the ball. That's the new reality for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, let's talk about what this means for defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer. Zimmer, who's back with the Cowboys this season, is one of the most brilliant defensive minds in the game. He's built top-tier defenses everywhere he's been, and now he's got a weapon unlike any other. This cornerback isn't just a player, he's a chess piece, a versatile, unstoppable force that Zimmer can deploy in a million different ways. Want to run exotic coverages? He's got you. Blitz packages? No problem. Matchup-based schemes? He's your guy. With a true island defender who can shut down an entire side of the field, Zimmer can get creative, aggressive, and downright nasty with his play calling. Micah Parsons is going to have more pass rushing opportunities than ever. The safeties are going to roam free, picking off panicked quarterbacks. And those big game-changing plays that have haunted Dallas in the playoffs? They're about to become a distant memory. The ripple effects of this signing are going to be felt across the entire defense. When you've got a cornerback who can erase the opponent's best receiver, it changes everything. Quarterbacks will hesitate. Play callers will second-guess themselves. And the Cowboys' pass rush, already one of the most fearsome in the league, is going to feast. Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and the rest of that defensive front are about to have a field day, knowing that the secondary has their backs. This isn't just about one player. It's about elevating the entire unit to a level we haven't seen in Dallas since the days of Deion Sanders and the Doomsday Defense. The Cowboys are building something special, something dominant, something that screams Super Bowl contender. Cowboys fans, you know what's happening right now. Social media is absolutely on fire. The moment this news broke, X lit up like a Christmas tree. Hashtags like Cowboys Lockdown and Super Bowl Bound are trending nationwide, and fan forums are exploding with celebration. Jerseys with this guy's name on the back are already flying off the shelves, and the ink on his contract is barely dry. I've been scrolling through the comments, and let me tell you, the energy is electric. Fans are calling this a turning point, a moment that feels like the 90s dynasty all over again. And can you blame them? The Cowboys haven't had this kind of defensive swagger in years. The offense has been elite, no question, but the defense has been the missing piece. With this signing, that piece is now in place, and it's a big, shiny, game-changing piece that's got everyone dreaming of confetti in February. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The NFC East is one of the toughest divisions in football, and every team has been making moves this offseason. The Philadelphia Eagles, New York Giants, and Washington Commanders have all been busy trying to keep up with the Cowboys' high-octane roster. But let's be real, none of their moves come close to this. This is a headline-grabbing, jaw-dropping, league-altering acquisition that puts Dallas head and shoulders above the competition. Quarterbacks in the division, Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones, whoever's under center for Washington, are going to have nightmares about this guy. Every time they look to their top receiver, they're going to see the best cornerback in the league staring back at them, ready to pounce on any mistake. Good luck, fellas. You're going to need it. Now, let's talk about the business side of things, because a deal this big doesn't come without some serious financial maneuvering. While the official numbers haven't been released, insiders are whispering that this contract is a monster $85 million over 4 years, with a hefty chunk of guaranteed money and bonuses tied to playoff wins and Pro Bowl nods. That's the kind of deal you offer a player who's worth every penny, and trust me, this guy is. But a contract this size always comes with questions about cap space and roster management. Analysts are already speculating that the Cowboys might need to restructure some contracts to keep the books balanced. Big names like Zach Martin and DeMarcus Lawrence could see their deals tweaked to create long-term flexibility. There's also talk that this signing might shift Dallas's strategy in the upcoming draft and free agency. Maybe they'll focus on adding depth at linebacker or bolstering the offensive line to protect Dak Prescott. Whatever happens, one thing is clear: the Cowboys just got significantly better, and they're not done making moves. The impact of this signing goes beyond the X's and O's. It's about momentum, confidence, and belief. For years, Cowboys fans have been through the ringer: close calls, playoff heartbreak, and the endless debate about whether this team has what it takes to go all the way. This move answers that question with a resounding yes. The Cowboys aren't just a talented team anymore. They're a complete team. Offense? Elite. Defense? With this new cornerback, it's about to be suffocating. Special teams? Well, they've got that covered too. This is the kind of roster that wins championships. The kind of team that doesn't just show up to the playoffs, they dominate them. And it all starts with this one massive game-changing signing. So, what's next for the Cowboys? Training camp is going to be wild. Imagine the energy in Frisco when this guy steps onto the field for the first time, locking horns with CeeDee Lamb in practice and showing the world what he's capable of. The season opener can't come soon enough. And with a schedule packed with high-profile games, the Cowboys are going to have plenty of chances to show off their new-look defense. Every quarterback in the league is on notice. Every receiver is sweating, and every fan in Dallas is dreaming bigger than ever. This is more than a signing. It's a movement. It's a promise. It's a declaration that the Dallas Cowboys are all in, ready to fight, and ready to win. Cowboys Nation, this is your moment. The road to the Super Bowl just got a whole lot clearer, a whole lot tougher for opponents, and a whole lot more exciting for you. The best cornerback in the NFL is now a Cowboy, and with him leading the charge, anything is possible. So let me hear it in the comments. What do you think of this blockbuster move? Are you as hyped as I am? Drop your thoughts. Hit that like button and subscribe for more breaking news and analysis as we follow this incredible journey. The Dallas Cowboys are back, baby, and they're coming for everything. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and let's go Cowboys.